Okay, so before I actually cut into this box, I actually have quite a bit to say. I know it's supposed to be an unboxing video, but at the same time it's going to be a bit of a story video. And that is, initially, I wanted to just get these, right? But unfortunately, I found that it looks like they have been very sadly discontinued. Why? I have no idea, but I think it's a terrible idea that these were discontinued because these were made in Canada. They were easy to find. You could just go on any Walmart and find them. But now, all of a sudden, it's like they just disappeared off the shelves. And to make matters worse, even when I was going online and I was looking at it, it seems like Walmart and all these other places just pulled it off of the directory, which means probably one thing, and that's they very likely discontinued it. Again, I think it was an extremely stupid move. I don't know what Heinz Celestial was thinking, but if they actually did discontinue it, then they should seriously reconsider, because I'm hearing that this new one-step live clean that it's now branded under is not the same as the one that when it was just made under, well, let me get from these exact name. Belvedere. Yeah, Belvedere. How I know it's because of this bottle, it says it right there. I think even then it was still under Heinz Celestial, but I don't know, it seems like it's just become more integrated into it. Like, I know at one point that you could even just go to One Step Sani, and you'd actually have to just go direct to the website. If you type that in now, well, you can't go there because it just redirects you to Heinz Celestial. So, after learning that these were discontinued, I decided to look into an alternative. And the alternative was the Purell hand sanitizing wipes. I did the one that comes with like 1,000 in a case. And I was having a hard time looking for them and finding them in stock. Then I found this website here, and that would be Websterant. Now, the problem with ordering it from here was that, well, for one, it's based in the States. And what that means is that for some reason they did not want to ship this directly to Canada. Why? I don't know. Because they were saying that, oh, it was potentially dangerous to go to some kind of nonsense like that, which I honestly did not buy. So when I did contact them yesterday, they said that you could order it, but you'd have to send it to a forwarder first. And that makes no sense, because it's like, why couldn't they just send it directly? But because of that, that's why I couldn't get it. And because I needed to get these soon, I had to buy it from, well, mywellness.ca. Yes, if that sounds very familiar, that was the same website that I did expose last year for price gouging. Yeah, that's my same tweet. If you scroll down here, you can see that it was $9.98 for this one step. And then on the website that time, $87. Crazy. And then March 18, 2020 was the exact date I made that tweet. So it's kind of why I didn't want to buy from this website at first, because of that. But then when I realized it, I was like, okay, I was really running low on these and I really need to get some more. I decided that after comparing and looking at other outlets, that for the case of $1,089, while I think that's a lot, it's not the worst, because I know there was another website that I think was selling like that was like 100 in a case, and that was $16. And then I did the math. By the time I obviously got it to 1,000, it would have been way over 100. So I'm like, okay, it's one of those prices that's not ideal at the same time. It's not the worst, so I decided to just go with that. But I want to show you some more things here, as you can see in the tabs. Yeah, they still have some price gouge items like the sanitizer, for instance. Yeah, I remember that one-step live clean infusion I was talking about. Yeah, here's an example of that. $18 for this bottle. And then we go over here to Staples. The same thing, $9.99. Yeah, and you can see why I don't exactly recommend buying hand sanitizer from this place. But if there's one thing that was a good deal, was the masks. I was also running low on some masks. And here, they were selling the level 2 3-plies for $13.99. Now that was actually a good deal, because when you go to other websites like United Canada, I have here, their level 2s are $23.45. And on top of that, you have to actually get 2 of them too. So that would probably bring it to $46. So in my wellness's case, it actually made much more sense to get this, because even if you were to get 2 boxes, it would have been $26 in comparison to this one where you'd have to spend $4. Yeah, see, same thing, minimum order 2. So therefore, it would have been $46 for 2, where with this one, it would have been $26. So for once, my wellness is actually fair here. So I decided to just get the masks, get the sanitizer, and now I think at this point in the video I have said what I wanted to say, so I'm going to cut into it and just hope that the sanitizer was actually wrapped properly and all. I know it feels strange to do this twice in the video, but here we go. Oh, there's a fair bit of tape. Yes, another good thing about this website is that they do ship extremely fast if you live in Quebec or Ontario, because for me, I ordered this yesterday and it came today. Wait, so I need to make notice of the dates, because a lot of these things I'm saying is pertained to June 2021, so who knows, the price tags might change by the time I upload to the internet. When will that be? I don't know, but June 22, 2021 is the date that I'm recording this. Well, you'll know that if you look at the video description anyways. And yeah, now I can see why there were two versions of this. There was a version where you had one in the case for $99, and there was a version where they give you 1,000 unwrapped like this, and yeah, that looks like quite a mess. Now, is it worth it to spend extra dollars, $10 extra to get the case? Well, that I do not know. But yeah, this does actually look hella messy. Like, is this even legit? Like, yo, what is this? What is this? I don't know. Just maybe it might have actually been worth it to just spend the $10 extra and just get organized in the case. But again, at $99, I would have been just crazy. Like, you can obviously see the Gojo boxing. You can see the 9021. So it does line up to the box code and all, but it's just that, yeah, I can kind of smell. Okay, let's just see if they're wet or not. Well, yeah, as you can see, this is actually moist. See that? Yeah, you can see the moisture trickling, so that's good. Okay, well, now that I open this, I need to disinfect something. So what should I disinfect? Anything around here that needs a sanitizing? I don't know. You know what? I guess we'll just... actually, you know what? Yeah, I guess I'll just sanitize my BlackBerry. Why not? Well, I opened it, so I might as well put it to use, right? And yeah, these are actually really wet too, so that's good. But you also have to probably be careful for that reason, because like if you're going to be using it around your phone's USB, micro USB, Lightning, USB-C, whatever, then that could be... Well, I mean, for most modern phones, they have water resistance anyways, or splash resistance, but still. Okay, so now this BlackBerry is going to be looking nice and clean. And hopefully it doesn't leave too much of a weird stain, but having sanitizer, it's better than no sanitizer. So you know what, yeah, they're wet, so that's good, because I remember somebody ordering this from Amazon and then they complained that, oh, it's not even legitimate and that they weren't wet. So, yeah, I guess this is actually alright. It's just that, oh, how am I even going to take this out now? Alright, so I guess I have to just take out my masks. Maybe I'll take this box off the table. I'll get back to it later. So, this would be ProTech. Now, is it really made in Canada? I hope so, because if it's not, then... Alright, so made in, fabriqué in, Heco in Canada. Good. At Ronco 70 Planchette Road, Concord, Ontario, L4K2C7 Canada. Yeah, I know, I didn't have to read all of that, but I did anyways, and you can see their website, their number, so this means 100% legit. That is fantastic. Some other certifications here, so it's level 2. And tells the other stuff, so yes. I kind of didn't want to tear that, but it looks like they want to cooperate with me, so this is what they look like. And again, they proudly have made in Canada plastered all over it, so that's actually really good. Now, why should you buy made in Canada masks? Well, they don't have graphene, they do not have latex, or other toxic things to irritate your skin, your nose, your respiratory system, or other parts of your body. So that's why you want to buy made in Canada. Now you might be saying, well, what if I'm not in Canada? Well, if you're not in Canada, why are you even watching this video? No, I'm kidding. All are welcome. You just, well, I would prefer if you're Canadian, because I am Canadian myself, and my content is primarily geared toward the Canadian. Not exclusively, but it's just that, you know, if you're watching from abroad, I don't know, it might be harder to just say more relevant things to you. And like I don't know how I would put it. Like you know what I'm getting at. Like anybody can obviously watch this. Like whether you're from the United States, Mexico, Brazil, Spain, Nigeria, Uganda, Japan, Australia, wherever. But it's just that for the Canadian audience, they'll just be more relevant, if you know what I mean. Anyways, now let me just shift that aside. Oh, I threw that into my light. Should I comment on the sanitizer some more? Well, actually, I'm going to have a hard time just lifting it out, because this is quite a hefty bag. But you know what? Now you think about it, actually, maybe $89 for this isn't so bad. Like, sure, I probably could have got it from that web restaurant place for 46 USD, but what I didn't mention is that, yeah, I'd also have to probably pay a fair bit for shipping, because I think the last time when I did attempt to order something that could ship to Canada from that website, I believe the shipping was somewhere between $20 to $30. I'm not sure if that changed now, but if that's still the case, then what that means is that by the time I actually imported those and I forwarded them and all, I probably would have actually come to the same thing. So the only time it maybe would have made sense is if I were buying them in bulk. But even the agent said to me yesterday that if I was going to be doing that anyways, I would have probably been better off just considering freight or something like that. I don't remember the exact term. But I guess that's maybe all I have to say about this. And yeah, I'm going to have to find some place to organize it. Like, I do have some totes and some jars I can store them in. I do feel kind of concerned that because these aren't made out of plastic, that I feel like, I don't know, can they actually seep through it? Wait, where's that one that I opened? Where is it? I don't know. Just trying to find that strip that I opened to be like finding a needle in a haystack. So what I'll do instead is I'll just offer my final verdict on whether or not you should shop from mywellness.ca. And I would say that, to be honest, despite roasting last year, I would actually say yes, if you carefully compare prices with other websites. Because in cases like this, yeah, it actually makes sense. And not to mention, you get it extremely fast. So, yeah, things like this are worth it. The masks are absolutely worth it. Some of the hand sanitizers, hells no are they worth it. But for the other things, well, I haven't extensively explored the website, so I can't offer too much. But all I say is just that you can obviously price compare for yourselves and make your decision there. If you care a lot about speed, even if it's expensive, maybe it might be worth it. Again, you just have to compare and see how fast the other place is shipping too, because even if something, say, costs $1, but it's going to take a month to get there and you really need it, chances are that wouldn't be worth it. But in the case of something like Staples, they do ship fast, so if you wanted to buy that one-step live clean hybrid thing, then sure. Oh, by the way, people are saying that that's not good, as I said earlier in the video, because some people are saying that it expires faster than the original brand, and that there were some other things about it, but I can't really comment on it too much because I haven't actually used it. All I can say is just that I hope that Heinz Celestial just brings it back as it is, because seeing this go, or even this, is very sad. Now, that should be it for this video. And yeah, I'm going to really need to find a place to organize. Actually, you know what? I might not even need to buy wipes now for probably like a year or something. But then again, I do have a lot of gadgets and I do go out on the road a fair bit, so who knows? Anyways, I am out.